Hello everyone, this is Dr. Rohini. My education qualification is I've completed Bachelor's in Arts with Economics specialization. Then I've completed Master's in Business Administration with HR specialization. Then I've completed PhD again with HR. Right now I'm working in Wockhardt Global School. I am teaching to MYP students as well as I'm teaching to DP students. Here I am personal project coordinator as well as I am extended essay coordinator. My topic for today's session is importance of mentoring in DP education. The reason behind taking this topic is as I'm teaching to DP students, I realized that how much it is important to have a mentor in the life of DP student. I myself, I am teaching a subject as well as I am mentor too. So, working as a teacher, working as a mentor, giving me different experience, and I would like to share my knowledge. I would like to share my experience with the help of this topic with all of you. So, here the objectives of this session is like to discuss about meaning definition of mentoring, right? So with the help of this point it will be clear to all of us that how mentoring is there, what is the meaning, actual meaning of mentoring, and how people have defined mentoring. Then here I am going to use some videos which I have taken from my students, in which they will be talking that how mentors are important in their life, how mentors are helping them, and what kind of role mentors are playing in their life, right? Along with students video, I will try to play a video of a teacher who is working in my school only, and she is mentor to of DP students. So she will be talking about again that how she is playing an important role in life of these DP students, and how she is helping, what thought process is there behind being a mentor. So these are the many points. Then I will be moving towards discussing about what are the benefits of mentoring, benefits for students, how mentoring program is beneficial for students, that I will try to discuss. And at the end of session we will be going to discuss about that what are the different ways which can make us a good mentor, right? So these are the many points which I am going to try to cover in my session. So let's move to our first part. Here I have mentioned introduction of mentoring, that how being adult, right, we people are more clear about the things what we want to do, whatever things we have achieved, or whatever plannings we have about our future, where we want to reach, where what we want to get, right? So all these are the things which we are being an adult, we are clear about it. But sometimes it would happen that students who are young, right, who have just finished their 10th grade and who are in DP education, right, we are calling it DP, in general we are calling it as 11th, 12th, right? So in IB we are calling it as DP. So the students who are there in DP, they are young students, and they're just learning, right? And they're facing so many things, right? So things would be related to peer pressure, or it would be about demands of school, it would be about different works they need to complete, it would be about extracurricular activities. So many things are there which are happening in their life. So these students, those who are there in DP, right? So they definitely need a mentor, right? Here I have mentioned different aspects, different areas in which they are working. Being a DP student, they must be working on 6 different subject groups. They must be working on TOK, that is theory of knowledge. They are working on CAS, that is creativity, activity, and service. They are working extended essay, and they are working on internal assessments. So these are these areas where the students need to put their head. They have to work. They have to work hard. And along with these things, they have to think about their future. In which university they would like to go, in which university they can get a chance to get an admission, right? So in which country they can move, right? In which specialization they can have their career. So many questions are there, so many areas are there in which these students need to work. Now, here we can understand with the help of this list that how much it is important for these students to have a mentor in their life. And that is the topic. We'll move to next slide. Here I have mentioned meaning of mentoring. Here, in very simple words, the meaning is written. That's why I have selected this quote. And this quote is telling us that how mentoring is about linking an experienced person, right? So mentor is an experienced person, right? He is experienced in different ways, like about his knowledge about working, or about knowledge about different universities, knowledge about his subject area, right? So there are different areas in which he is knowledgeable, he is experienced, right? So we are developing a link between one experienced person, that is a mentor, and the link is between experienced person and less experienced person, to whom we are calling as a mentee, right? So to help their personal and professional growth. Here we can notice that two different areas are mentioned very specifically, that is personal growth as well as professional growth. So mentoring is not only about educational discussion, educational communication, but mentoring is also about personal growth. Okay, so here personal growth is about that how the students need someone's guidance. These students need someone should talk to them. These students need someone should understand them. These students need someone should listen them, right? So that kind of moral support they need, and that support can be given by a mentor. And that is nothing but the meaning of this term called as mentoring. So we'll move to next point. So next point is, here I have mentioned about some key elements related to mentoring. I have taken it from British mentoring program, and they have mentioned here 4 key elements of mentoring. And these key elements are improving performance, then career development, then counseling and sharing knowledge. Improving performance. So these students, DP students, right, they need to perform in different areas, right? And continuously they have to show improvement in their work, in their performance, right? And this can be happened with the help of guidance of a mentor. Career development, obviously these students, they are interested in developing their careers, and that's why they are completing such a great program, that is DP program. So career development will be happened, can be happened with the help of a mentor. Counseling, obviously, yes, counseling will be taking place whenever these students are in need, and sharing knowledge. So whatever knowledge a mentor is having, right, he or she can share his or her knowledge with her or his mentee. So these are the key elements. Now we are moving to what are the benefits of mentorship. So these are the different aspects from the point of view of students. I have written that how mentorship is beneficial to a student. So feeling of having a friend. Okay, so it would happen that students are new and they want someone with whom they can share their problems or they can share their issues, right? So mentor can play a role of a friend with whom students are sharing their problem, and mentor can provide support and guidance. So yes, from that point of view, mentorship is beneficial to students. Then having confident with whom discussion can be taken place, right? And it can be a sensitive issue, right? These are the young students. They must be having different issues, and they need someone with whom they can talk, and they need to have a person on whom they can have a faith, on whom they can have a trust. And mentor can be the person with whom the students can discuss their sensitive issues, and from that point of view, again, it is beneficial for students. Then developmental opportunity, obviously mentors will be there to guide them to develop themselves. Then promotes positive social skills. Here I have mentioned in bracket which social skills I am trying to address here. That is communication skill, conflict resolution, team building. Actually, these are the basic skills which are required to be developed in any person to work more efficiently and effectively, maybe being as an employee or maybe as an employer, right? So these social skills can be developed in a student with the help of, under the guidance of mentors. So obviously, yes, again, it is beneficial to have a mentor. Then helps young people manage life challenges. So as we have seen in the definition, that not only professional, not only school related, not only educational related issues, but also personal issues can be addressed with the help of mentorship. And yes, from that point of view, again, it is beneficial. Then self regulation, self esteem, right? These are the areas can be addressed, can be touched with the help of a good mentor. Students will feel confident. Then opens new opportunities and ways of thinking, right? Sometimes it would happen that students they stuck at somewhere, they cannot go ahead, they cannot reach up to decided things. So in that area, mentor can play an important role. He can give them a thought which can be useful for them to work to complete the things. And yes, that thing will be helping them to open new opportunities, and mentorship is beneficial here from that point of view also. And creates deeper connection with people outside the family. So yes, obviously we are more connected with our family members, but whenever we are taking education, we are going in schools, we are going in colleges, we are working at different places. So we are actually meeting many people. So here, not only family members, but also a mentor can be a person who is close to a student, and he can share her work, her experience, right? Okay, so yes, so these are the many points which are telling us that how mentorship is beneficial. Here I have a video of a student who is talking about mentorship.
At Wockhardt Global School. So I have been asked some questions related to the IBDP mentor. So first question is, what is an IBDP mentor? So IBDP mentor is mainly a teacher from your school who is related to your future field or your future goal. For example, my future ambition is to become a mechanical engineer. And for that, my mentor is Mandar sir, who is our physics teacher. Second question is how a mentor helps you. As I earlier mentioned, he is a person who is related to your field, and a person in your field can help you to guide you towards that field, can help you to write the research paper, can help you to find a better university for your future goal. The third question is how what expectations do you have from your IBDP mentor? So the expectations which I have for my IPTP mentor is guide me sometimes when I need his help, and nothing other than that. And the last question is, what is the main role of your mentor in your life, in your IPTP life? So the main.
Okay, so here I have mentioned the points which this student was talking about. So his view or his need about mentorship is like his mentor need to be his future goal related teacher. He should be helping him for finding a good university. He should be helping in writing research paper. And the most important here, the last point is that how that guide need to be there with the student, right? Whenever he need a help, that mentor need to be there. So with the help of this video, we can easily understand that how much these students are in need of a mentor. Here I have one more student's point of view about need of mentor.
Good morning all. I'm Jina Jadhav from DP1. I'm studying in WockhardtGlobalSchool Rohini. As a DP student, a mentor is always helpful because our mentors help us set clearer aims for our future. They help guide us to step by step how to reach them. They guide us on our and the most important part is that mentoring helps us kind of understand the importance of certain aspects of DP. Mentors aren't limited to a single subject, so there are more student-oriented advices and more educational advices as well as life advices. For my IBDP, as for me, mentoring has been a huge part up to now, even up to now, because my mentors helped me, as I said, clear my aims already. She has helped me in various things like catching up on assignments. She has always helped me up. She's made me understand the importance of deadlines, which I'm trying to follow. And yeah, overall, a mentor is really important. My expectations from a mentor are nothing but advice and real advice, no sugarcoating. Because it is the mentor's job to give us advice. It is our job. It is our opinion or it's a wish whether we take it or not. Even whether we take it or not, even if it is for our good or worse. My expectations are more from myself than my mentor because I really want to establish a better communication because I feel that I have not achieved the level of communication I expected to. And a mentor is playing, as I said, a really important role in my education life, my campus life, more like on campus life, because she is always there. Like she's always there when I hit a roadblock, not only in her subject, but in any subject. Whenever I have any problem, she's there, and she has more experience compared to me, which makes her advice even more reliable, understandable, and she communicates it really well. So yeah, thank you.
Yes. So here the student also mentioned important points or her point of view about mentoring, that how she need to get guidance about the future, how she need to get guidance about completing assignments, then life advice also she required from a mentor, and a mentor need to be a companion. So these are the expectations of students. They are actually in need of a mentor. Okay, so here I have mentioned a few points which will be helping us to understand that how can we become a good mentor. Here the first point is talking about how we need to have a relation with our student, how we need to be able to understand our student being a mentor, and we have to be sensitive towards our mentee or our student, right? We have to use our understanding, we have to use our experience, we have to understand them, and we have to understand that what kind of challenges these students are facing, and accordingly we have to motivate them, we have to encourage them, and we have to talk to them whenever they require. Then next point is talking about that how listening is more important here. These students, they are in need of that someone should talk to them, someone should listen to them, someone should understand them. And if we can listen them, if we can understand them, we can become a good mentor, right? So yes. Then another point which can make us a good mentor is we should have open door policy, right? As we have seen in both videos, the students were telling that how they need a help. Whenever they require a help, a mentor, a person need to be there with them, right? So open door policy will obviously help us to become a good mentor. We have to be committed in fulfilling our promises which we have done or which we have given to our student, and then only we can develop a good relation with our student, then only they will develop a trust on us, and then only we can guide them properly. And the final point is about providing feedback, right? So giving feedback, it is a little tricky thing. We have to give constructive feedback, right? Instead of, I will say, being a HR person, I will say instead of giving a negative feedback, we should go for a constructive feedback which can be helpful to student to improve themselves. Obviously sometimes it would happen that they are committing some mistake or they are going to wrong direction, and we have to be little strict while talking to them, but at the same time we have to give feedback in such a way that they will be able to take that feedback positively and they can work on it. So finally, we have to encourage them, we have to motivate them, and obviously we have to help them. So these are the different ways through which we can make ourselves a good mentor. And definitely a good mentor will help students, and definitely students can get success with the help of a mentor. So here I am done with my session. Here, these are the references which I have used for preparing my PPT. And thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Record.